stop. So I mean, if you want to continue fighting,
no.
I need your information, or you're gonna get detained.
Huh? Looks like a pipe.
Step out of the vehicle now.
One or two options. You can step out of the vehicle, or we're going to get you out of the vehicle and be under arrest.
What am I going to be arrested for, man?
Obstruct.
Obstructing what?
Go inside or you're going to jail for interference. Last time.
Get out of my pocket. So, I paid for gas, but I forgot to pump it. So I realized it and turned my blinker on the left as he's passing in front of me. I didn't even see the cop at all until he was behind me in the gas station. He lies to make up the stop. You can see it all. Put down in the comments what you guys think. This is Cedroom County Sheriff Department, Wichita, Kansas. October 11th, 2023. Please make sure you hit like and subscribe if you like. It helps out the channel. Keep doing this because we get arrested a lot.
You rolling with him?
Nah, homie, I'm good. Can you hear me? So at this point, I've requested a supervisor. No, I did not. This is the supervisor that showed up. He showed up threatening to bust my window, drag me out of the car.
I see the car roll very slowly to the edge of this lot of
Watch as this officer lies to his superior officer. Notice he recognizes and says I used my blinker multiple times.
He turns on his turn signal when he's already stopped at the intersection there. He turns his turn signal on to go this way. So after I pass, he turns, I flip around, he turns on his turn signal, he turns on his turn signal, he turns on his turn signal and turns immediately in here. So I stop him for a failing signal 100 feet prior.
Okay. You hear him? Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna freaking violate this guy's rights. Kind of okay. You know, because like he just told him. Okay. He uses blinkers.
Park C22, you can put me on level 1 call and disregard Park C21.
What's the problem?
He's saying I pulled off the street over there, but I didn't pull off the street. I pulled out of the quick trip, and I realized I didn't get gas, so I pulled back into the quick trip to get gas.
Well, you have to travel 100 feet to change.
I didn't travel 100 feet. I was stopped there. I just didn't decide which way.
Pursuant Kansas statutes, it is not unlawful to fail to signal 100 feet before leaving private drives, property, or easements. You must signal 100 feet only when you're on the road.
I was going to go.
Okay.
Whether I was going to go right or left.
Okay.
I didn't pull.
He turns on his turn signal.
Recognize the okay again. Okay, I'm going to violate your rights. I already know I'm going to. He already knows what he's going to do. And that falls under knowing and willingly violating someone's rights under the color of law. This is how you get a cop lose their qualified immunity.
Do 100 feet. There's no 100 feet at the driveway right there.
Okay. Well,
that's called gaslighting, what he just did there.
Kansas law is.
I'm on private property going outward. There was no 100 feet ramp to it.
Okay.
There's no 100 feet, man.
Well, that's what he said he saw you do, so I don't know.
We can pull the cameras up and show it.
No, I'm sure it's on his camera.
Well, he's lying, sir.
Okay.
That's why I asked for you to come out, so we can reason and talk about that. Cause no turn signal. I mean, come on, man.
Okay.
I turned my blinker on. My blinker was on.
All right. Well, I'll look at his video and we'll take a look.
Please do.
Is he finished with you right now, or
I mean, yeah.
do you give his your ID and all that stuff to him?
No, I didn't commit a crime. I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Provide that.
Well, you're gonna have to give him your ID.
But I didn't break any laws.
Your video, okay. Where's O'Reilly's out here? Is that the quick trip coming up here?
Sorry, 600
Oh, he's right there?
Yeah.
No, you just
I turned over 100 foot or something or other, like, I don't know. Actually, I do know. The cop lied. I had the sergeant come onto the scene and he looked at the video footage.
Alright, so I did look at his video and you did go out here on the roadway.
Okay. My blinker was right back on.
Okay.
I didn't have 100 feet the driveway over there.
Okay, well, that's what the state law says.
But there's...
You got your ID?
No, I don't.
Is
Why
that a
not?
lawful order?
Yes, that is a lawful order. Step out of the vehicle now. I'm reporting you too.
Sergeant for his lying piece of shit way. This is extortion. Right here in your face. They're saying I did something, and they actually have it on their video and body cams and glasses cameras showing that the cops are lying, but yet they still proceed ahead. Watch this.
I gotta step out.
Yes, it is.
Why?
I'm telling you.
I didn't.
This will be the first time actually that I rolled my window down more than a quarter inch.
And I.
I'll put you in front of this camera here because you have no ID on you. Step out.
What's that? What's that matter?
You have one or two options. You can step out of the vehicle, or we're going to get you out of the vehicle and be under arrest.
What am I gonna be arrested for, man?
Obstruct.
Obstructing what?
My official duty. Out of the vehicle.
But sir,
Out of the vehicle.
Wait.
I want your supervisor, man.
He'll be here shortly.
I didn't do anything wrong. It's a blinker, bro.
Step out of the vehicle now.
You guys are seriously about it like this?
I find it very scary and alarming that this is going on in the public and everyone knows about it, but nobody's doing anything. What am I obstructing? These two nimrods can't even articulate.
Step out of the vehicle. I'm going to arrest you.
For what? What did I do to get
Dun dun dun.
arrested?
Obstruct.
Obstructing what?
My official duty.
For what, sir?
Doesn't he sound like a child not getting his way? My official duties.
Why are you
Get out of the
escalating?
vehicle.
Why are you escalating, sir?
Step out of the vehicle. Because you're not stepping out of the vehicle.
I'll reach in and open your door.
You didn't enter my car.
Well, at this point, we're going to take you from the car.
Step out of the vehicle. Because you're not stepping out of the vehicle.
I'll reach in and open your door if you don't.
You're not reaching in my car. I don't no.
We'll give you a lawful instruction step out of the vehicle.
But you cannot enter my car.
Well, at this point, we're going to take you from
What? This is over.
Keep in mind that I have done nothing illegal whatsoever. This is just some random man coming up and threatening me and inciting like he's going to do harm to me. What would you do? I'm ready to rock this dude with the door.
You're a blinker, man. You're really talking like that?
You don't want to identify yourself.
Because I didn't do anything to break the law.
Yes, you did.
This is what you call perjury, Mr. Robertson. You're about to find
Yes,
out.
on video.
Bye,
You're
bitch.
going to stand up in court in that?
Yeah. I will be more than happy to go to court.
Fuck you. Let me ask you guys something. What would you do if you had gang members around your car and you're trying to get gas? Well, I get out and try to pump gas, and that's what I try to do. And then these thugs want to get rough.
For what?
What am I being detained for?
Do not.
The
You're going to
vehicle.
stand up in court, Matt?
Yeah. I will be more than happy to go to court.
Probably call it K9.
Step out of the
I
vehicle.
don't authorize no search and procedures, sir. For what?
Put your hands
You're
behind
getting
your
detained
back
right now.
What am I being detained for?
Do not.
What's the
Man,
car?
I'm recording my phone.
Well, right now you can't have it while you're being put in custody.
I'm going to do the thing. You cannot do my phone.
That's why we're setting up in front of you. And sitting right in front of you.
They can step
Stop
there.
the recording. That's my First Amendment.
Watch your fingers, guys. Hang on.
What am I being detained for?
Failing to identify yourself to a law enforcement officer.
That's a secondary charge. Secondary charge, man. You can't just, I don't accept no searching, man. What are you guys doing? You can pat me down. You can't search me.
You're under arrest.
For what? For what?
Obstruct.
Obstruct what? From what?
Please
What
have a seat,
law did
sir.
I
Sit
break?
down.
Please have a seat,
Sit
sir.
down.
Man, can we just talk about this, man?
Please
Not
put your
now.
leg in.
We're done now.
What did I do to break the law, man? You can't search.
Jensen, why can't you just be nice?
Listen, he stopped over there, didn't signal, like at all, staying right there, and then I go past him and finally turns on the turn signal, gets on the roadway, gets into the turn lane, then turns on the turn signal and comes right back in here.
And then he didn't want to identify himself.
Yeah.
Where's your ID? I didn't do anything. Alright.
That's not mine.
This isn't yours?
No, you guys can't go in my pockets and search me like that. You didn't lawfully
When you're under arrest, we can...
You have no reason to lawfully arrest me.
We do.
For what?
Obstructing an investigation.
Investigation was I obstructing?
Hey, there you are. That is you.
That is me.
What? I bet you got a warrant, too. That is you.
That is me. What?
I bet you got a warrant, too.
You didn't identify me. That's unlawful.
Is that not proof that this guy got discriminated and has put biased?
Well, you're under arrest for obstruct and also now probably for your warrants. Well, it's from a lawful stop for failing a signal 100 feet prior on a public roadway.
Without legal consent.
I'll give that all to you in a minute, sir. What's up?
Camera.
Okay.
Is it this little
You're
one?
gonna stand up for this man? You're gonna let him do this? You know that's an unlawful search and seizure.
R223, we're just in Denver with any alarm in the area.
Is this camera good?
Yep. Good to go.
You guys are violating my rights, man. I hope you know that. Exit and pull right back into this exit to get gas.
Listen, I got
You're making a
you 100
mistake,
feet.
brother.
I am not 100 feet prior for making your lane change. You're also suspended because it's just verified. I'm gonna roll down the window for you a little bit to get some air. Go ahead, sure, 5. Yeah, because I noticed him rolling slow that way. I was like, that's something right there. And then I'm at the intersection. He stops, doesn't try any turn signal, waits to see which way I go. And then as I turn this way, come to him, he flips his turn signal on, goes, I flip around, pulls there, then turns on turn signal and pulls in here. So.
Notice how many times he's told multiple cops now that I use my turn signal, but yet they have me pulled over for not using a turn signal. Like, hello?
Hey,
No one make these
you
guys
guys do
detectives.
all the new reports and you guys are searching. Don't skate out.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Huh?
At least you
wanted a supervisor and it just didn't turn out very well.
Sure, 5.
Supervisor and it just didn't turn out very well.
Sure, 5.
Oh, it's no big deal. Check this out. How he just brushes this off and totally goes into a different... How do you put those two together?
I apologize. I meant Oklahoma. So sorry about that. Marijuana, Colorado, same thing.
Yeah.
Not to Oklahoma, you dumb shit.
I had a feeling there was marijuana in there. They asked for here, in case somebody's getting impounded underneath. And then I think it's tow service is coming. Just.
We got a scale to weigh that?
I do.
Christopher what?
Because there's a little bit of buds inside here, and it's a 7.25. 0.25. So far about 7.5.
That's the case, I'm gonna talk to my guy.
Back inside the bag of marijuana here. Like where it actually belongs. There's more room for the other.
Yeah. So I was about to bust the window out.
I was really hoping.
Yeah, I was waiting for you too.
I was getting ready to go.
I did not take this from anybody. Somebody, it's like, they had it and gave it to me. Cool. Misdemeanor, obstruct, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I would. Just list how many people were here.
And then
how
just,
long, and all that
yeah.
stuff.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to name drop you.
They know. They got to do a report.
Right.
I'm getting my rights violated.
Okay. Well, we did everything by the book. So if that's how you feel, I understand. Okay. Yes, I did. So we're gonna, like I said, you are under arrest, and then you're under arrest.
There's not even 100 foot even right here.
It's not even 100 feet.
Well, just remember you said that on recording that it's not even 100 feet, but you turn your turn signal on while you're on the roadway. So, thank you, sir, for your admission of guilt.
The blinker never turned off.
Yes, it did. Just so we're clear, I watched you go through that, up to Pawnee from the that little driveway area, sir. and there was nobody behind you. So, and that's also on my body camera footage, because it does 30 seconds ahead, and I observed you doing it, so it's okay.
Is that right?
Yes, but we actually validated and showed that you violated the law by failing to signal 100 feet prior. You then have to identify yourself. You failed to identify yourself, you failed to get fallen off order or stepping outside of the vehicle, and now you've been arrested for obstruct. So, congratulations.
Out here screwing people's lives up.
Did your sergeant acted out of line at all?
You're failing to identify yourself or fall off order, bill stepping outside of the vehicle can further conduct the traffic stop.
But I violated my rights tonight, sir. I'll just let you know that.
Did not. Nope.
It's not acceptable. We are standing up for this man. You guys had an oath. You're supposed to.
If you were an auditor, then auditors aren't supposed to be carrying illegal marijuana inside the state of Kansas. Please have a seat over there so we can finish with it.
Auditors do or don't.
Well, I mean, it's still illegal. If you are, then I'll notify the correct board and they'll get you off of their service.
You have no idea what an auditor is.
Please sit over there, please.
I'm telling you, get out of the vehicle.
Why are you escalating, sir?
Step out of the vehicle. Because you're not stepping out of the vehicle.
I'll reach in and open your door if you don't open
You're
the door.
not reaching in my car.